Hello viewers, welcome to brand new episode of Campusite. I'm Amal Shefeek. Let's have a look at this week's news. Undergraduate and postgraduate Department of Journalism and Mass Communication and BSc Visual Communication of St. Aloysius College hosted a virtual talk on October 22nd. The resource person for the program was Professor Ashish Mohan Kokar, who is an art critic, historian, author, and a dance scholar. The keynote was on topic an introduction to art journalism. He talked about how art is connected with journalism and the role of journalists to find out the right publication. He further added that our work should be solid, which should make you irreplaceable. He gave the message as to listen to your heart and follow your heart. A question and answer session was conducted at the end. Students participated actively and a course related to the topic would be held in the coming days.
Professor Ashish Mohan Kokar. He delivered a virtual talk on art journalism. It was really insightful and he motivated students to be specialized rather than being just generalized as cup journalists. So what is the relevance of art? What is the scope of art journalism? What are the platforms where you can publish something on art and how to appreciate an art form and how this genre is or how this area is significant to our national development. So these are the areas Professor Ashish Kokar highlighted in the talk.
As a smart city mission, the much awaited Rajaji Park and the pedestrian subway near Town Hall has been inaugurated. This park has multicolored lighting and fountains which enriches the beauty of the place, and underground subway is useful for the passengers who arrive in the city from the railway station.
The renovated park, named after Rajaji, and the pedestrian subway in the heart of the city in Hampankatta, Mangaluru, have both been completed. This project comes under Mangaluru Smart City Project. The newly renovated park features a statue of Mahatma Gandhi that overlooks the open-air theatre that has been created inside. The adjacent pedestrian subway helps pedestrians get from Mini Vidhan Sauda to Lady Goshen Hospital. The newly built Rajaji Park is a good place for nature lovers, great place to hang out with family and friends, good place for morning and evening walks, and is surrounded by landscaped garden. Also, the visual delight of the multicolored lighting and fountains is a major attraction we see at night. Mangaluru Smart City project spent 9 crore rupees to make a empty land make more colorful.
We have developed this entire park, which is also known as the Rajaji Park. This contains a open-air amphitheatre. In the walkway from between these two pedestrian plazas is also one big element in the entire setup. Now it will have a lot of footfalls. There is a amphitheatre which is of about 250 seating capacity. In Mangalore being a cultural city which lays a lot of emphasis on culture, this open air theatre would be of great utility to the cultural circle of Mangalore.
The pedestrian underpass, which had been under construction near the clock tower for over 2 years, was finally completed and inaugurated. The 10-meter wide underpass, which was constructed as per previous DPR to cross the Nehru Maidan Road, is completed. Town Hall is located in the heart of the city. Hundreds of vehicles use this road. This underground pedestrian crossing will be useful to thousands of passengers who arrive in the city from the railway station. Therefore, people, particularly senior citizens, were finding it hard to cross over the other side of the road. This project was done to help them to reach the other side of the road. The underground pedestrian crossing from the front side of the Taluk office to Gandhi Park is 30 meters long and 10 meters wide. The pedestrian crossing from the front side of the Taluk office to Gandhi Park is 30 meters long and 10 meters wide. The underground pedestrian crossing from the front side of the Taluk office to Gandhi Park is 30 meters long and 10 meters wide. The underground pedestrian crossing from the front side of the Taluk office to Gandhi Park is 30 meters long and 10 meters wide. The underground pedestrian crossing from the front side of the Taluk office to Gandhi Park is 30 meters long and 10 meters wide. The underground pedestrian crossing from the front side of the Taluk office to Gandhi Park is 30 meters long and 10 meters wide. The underground pedestrian crossing from the front side of the Taluk office to Gandhi Park is 30 meters long and 10 meters wide. The underground pedestrian crossing from the front side of the Taluk office to Gandhi Park is 30 meters long and 10 meters wide. The underground pedestrian crossing from the The 26-meter long and 10-meter wide underpass from Gandhi Park to Hotel Taj Mahal. Key features of the underpass include multiple enter or exit points on the either side of the road, access paired with a staircase and a ramp for physically challenged, renovation of Gandhi Park into a plaza generating commercial potential by dedicating spaces for kiosks within the plaza and provision of space for commercial advertising and murals depicting city heritage along the underpass walls. Samson Miranda with camera person Samson and Gowtham Team Campus I.
St. Aloysius College signed the MOU with Art Canara Trust Kodialguttu Center for Art and Culture, Mangaluru. The collaboration will be under the jurisdiction of principal and coordinated and managed by the Department of Journalism and Mass Communication and BSc Visual Communication. Art Canara Trust is a registered trust which provides space for getting trained, creating, documenting arts and heritage. St. Aloysius College and Kodialguttu Center for Art and Culture jointly agreed to develop and establish provisions for program implementation that will serve the mutual interests of both parties.
This MOU will be strengthening the department bond with the industry, and here what we do is we have the faculty exchange programs, and we can have the workshops like the conducting by Art Canara Trust, and they can make use of our campus, and even us, the department, can use their premise for further workshops or classes or in any of that sort.
Center for Extension Services of St. Aloysius College, Mangalore organized Give Peace a Chance program as a Sahaya intellectual activity on 15th October. The resource persons Mr. Arjit Prasad, retired professor of Sri Dhavla College, Modibedri, Mr. Nitin Vas, founder of Paper Seed, Dr. Rodolphe Noronha, GM Corporate Communication MRPL, Mr. Venugopal, corporate trainer, spoke about different topics related to creating peace within ourselves, family and the country. There were activities such as dance, mime, video presentations, skit, drama, poem recitation and writing, creative and creative digital art was performed for the presentation based on the theme Give Peace a Chance. 3 new circles have been inaugurated in Mangalore city. Mangladevi Circle, Lady Hill Circle and Navabharat Circle are the 3 circles which got new look in the last few months. Come, let's have a look at this.
Mangalore is one among the 100 smart cities selected to be upgraded as part of Smart City mission. Under this Smart City project, 3 circles of Mangalore, that is Mangladevi Circle, Lady Hill Circle and Navabharat Circle have been renovated and are given a new eye-catching look. Earlier, Navabharat Circle was named after the Kannada daily Navabharata, which was published from a nearby building. Later on, it was renamed as Govindapai Circle. It was done as a tribute to the Rashtrakavi Govindapai from Manjeshwar, who had contributed immensely to Kannada literature. This circle was demolished and designed according to the scientific and other technicalities. Now, the circle has a statue of Govindapai sitting with the newspaper Navabharata. This bronze statue was made by Karkala sculptor Krishna Ajari and his team. During the demolition of the old circle, a well was found and it is used to create a fountain. It was inaugurated in the month of March. The circle, located in PVS near the Ocean Pearl Hotel, is engrossing for everyone. The other main attraction is the Lady Hill Circle. It is renamed as Brahmashri Narayana Guru Circle. Named after the social reformer Narayana Guru to promote his ideologies, a sculpture in which Narayana Guru is seen meditating is installed. It is built in the shape of a flower and is made by the sculptors of Mangalore and Karkala. Yet another beauty of Mangalore is the Mangladevi Circle. This roundabout has 3 lions representing the vehicle of goddess Mangala Devi, and water is flowing from the mouth of lions in 3 directions. In the middle of the sculpture, a light flame is installed. Both the Mangala Devi and Narayanaguru circles were inaugurated on 3rd October during the Dasara festival.
ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ರೋಡ್ ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಣ್ಣುಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಆದ ಮೇಲೆ ಗಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಮುಂಚೆಲ್ಲ ಅಡ್ಡ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿತ್ತು. ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ.
The project, along with the Smart City mission, was completed in association with Mangalore City Corporation and Mangalore Urban Development Authority. All the 3 circles are fascinating and have brought an elegance to our city. Anaswara with camera person Keerthan Somanna, Team Campusai.
The Department of PG Studies and Research in Mathematics organized Math Fiesta, a UG level inter-college competition on 19th October. This event organized has a memorial celebration of Professor K.A. Krishnamurthy, renowned mathematics teacher. Total 9 different events were organized in which 14 colleges from Udupi and Dakshin Kannada participated. The overall championship was backed by Purna Prajna College, Udupi. Yakshagana, Karnataka's traditional art form, is one of the popular dance dramas of the country, and this art form has its roots in the coastal belt of Karnataka. Combination of music, drama, colors and costume are the attraction of this art form. Here is a special story of Yakshagana costume maker.
Yakshagana, the most powerful expression of art in coastal Karnataka, is very well known across the globe. Yakshagana has its own history and evolution. The performance is carried on at night until the sunrise and is seen more in districts of Udupi and Dakshin Kannada. Yakshagana involves performers dancing to the beats of drum and other instruments. It also includes song, dialogues and many more. In this modern age, the art form is growing popular and the number of enthusiasts are also increasing. The art form is familiar to a lot of people. Exhibitions, performances, and creative fusions is how larger masses are exposed to this art form. Costumes and makeup are the most important elements of this art form, and it is this that makes the art different from the rest. Yakshagana costumes are more attractive and appealing to eyes. The demand for the costumes are also very high. The popular art house that provides Yakshagana costumes, instruments for rent and for the purchase is the Bharati Kala Arts. The man behind this popular art house is Raghav Das. Raghav Das has been a Yakshagana artist for 50 years and he has been associated with the business of stitching costumes, designing headgears and other ornaments for the last 35 years. He observed and learned these skills of doing these artifacts and costumes during his days as a performer.
ನಾನು ಯಕ್ಷಗಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯವಸಾಯ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು 50 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯಿತು. ಆದರೆ ಯಕ್ಷಗಾನದ ವೇಷಭೂಷಣ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು 35 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬಂತು. ಮೊದಲು ನಾನು ಸುಂಕದಕಟ್ಟೆ ಮೇಳ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಆ ವರ್ಷ ಸುಂಕದಕಟ್ಟೆ ಮೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ನಿತ್ಯ ವೇಷಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರಿದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತಿನ ವರ್ಷ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮೇಳದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಗೆ ತಿರುಗಾಟ ಮಾಡಿದೆ.
ಯಾವ
ವೇಷ ಸುರಿಗೆ ಬಾಲಗೋಪಾಲರೇ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸಾಧಾರಣ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೇಷ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಪಕಡಿ ವೇಷದಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದದ್ದು ಕಿರೀಟ ವೇಷ, ನಾಟಕ ವೇಷ, ಖಳನಾಯಕ ಇತ್ಯಾದಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾತ್ರವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
Lalitakala Arts Mangaluru and one of his friend Vishwanand Taylor helped him learn the art of costume making. Bharati Kala Arts distributes costumes and instruments such as chende, maddale, harmonium, tala, and many more for rent to the troops and melas. They also take orders to sell the costumes by the melas. Raghav Das houses 4 to 5 artists to stitch and design various clothes and gears. Costumes include dresses for both men and women characters, and dresses vary from character to character.
ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಬಾಂಬೆಯಿಂದ ತರೋದು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಡಿಮೆ ರೇಟಿಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಬೇಕಾದ ಹಾಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೂ ದರದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಉಂಟು. ಹಾಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ತರೋದು ನಾವು. ಸಾಧಾರಣ ಕೆಲವೆಲ್ಲ ಮೇಳಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಂಡೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟಷ್ಟೇ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೊಂಡೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಹೊಸನಗರ ಮೇಳ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 9 ವರ್ಷ ಫುಲ್ಲು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಂಗಸ್ಥಳದಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದದ್ದು ಪೆಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸು ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾನೇ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದು ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ತಡ್ಕ ಮೇಳದ್ದು ಮತ್ತು ಕೆಲವು ಮೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲವು ಕೊಂಡೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೂ ಹಾಗೆ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುವಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸ ಉಂಟು ನಮಗೆ.
The demand for costume is very high and the art house gets orders from abroad too. The prices of costumes set decades back was cheaper and now it's expensive. Raghav Das is one of the pioneers of the costume making art house and now many have come up. Raghav Das was awarded with the Jilla Rajyotsava Award in the year 2011 for his contribution in the field of Yakshagana. He is one of the ambassadors of the art form and people like him are keeping the art roots strong. Prajath Hegde with camera person Kiran Kumar, Team Campusite.
Netrekar, also known as Detox, alumni of St. Aloysius College, has recently begun his debut in hip-hop through his songs on YouTube and Spotify. Here is an interview with him, telling us about his ups and downs as a beginner.
बरसते मुश्किलों के बदल तो सबर रख, तू पाने पर दिखेंगे सात रंग, अब साथ में होता रंगीन.
The rap culture in India has begun booming exponentially since the release of Gully Boy back in 2019. But before that, we have someone who has begun his rapping career at the age of 12, rapping to Eminem, Yo-Yo Honey Singh and V Brother. Please welcome Detox, aka Purab Netrekar.
Hello.
So Purab, what got you interested into rapping?
I think I've been into hip hop since a long time. I guess I was a dancer before I used to dance. Initially, I was a hip hop dancer and rapping to, as you mentioned, Eminem and Brother V and of course Yo-Yo Honey Singh. School time was a time where we used to, all just school students like 9th, 10th grade, and we used to just bang the benches and I used to rap on Honey Singh songs. And I figured out during, I think, the lockdown that rapping is something that I want to pursue as a main career. So that's where I opened up more into that field and here I am now.
So usually when you rap, what's your mindset? Do you usually write the lyrics or do you dream about it or do you like freestyle?
Freestyle is not something that I've explored much, but I've been actually a pre-written lyricist. So writing is something that I love. I've been doing that since a very long time though, since school itself again. And making music is not something which goes like the lyrics is written first or the music is made first. It's all about the vibe, how you say it along, and it just goes by with the flow.
So now usually, say for example, you're producing a track. What's your main inspiration? Do you like go listening to old samples like, okay, say old tracks, Eminem, or do you start producing your own beats?
Initially it began that way because I'm still learning though. I'm not that of a great expert or something, but yeah, it goes by that way. Sometimes I just sit, something comes in my mind, my own melody or something, I just put it out in my workstation, or sometimes it's just an inspiration taken from other artists. Usually I also listen to one more artist called Triple X Tentacion. He makes lo-fi music, so I've been pretty much into lo-fi also.
Late Triple X Tentacion, even I've listened to some of his music, really inspiration, especially his collaboration with Shiloh Dynasty.
Yes.
He has really done good. So now you are a localite, and so what is the scene in Mangalore regarding rap culture and hip hop?
I think there is very much to grow in Mangalore. I think not a lot of people are aware of hip hop, what's going on here. We need to keep more shows. I think that will be great approach to getting hip hop in Mangalore. There are some rappers, not to mention about there is Graphene, there is Harsh, there is Ravan, there is Vibe. There are a lot of rappers in Mangalore and many others also. Shout out to everyone though. Yeah, so I think it has to be more of jamming or maybe ciphers. Usually, what happens in Mumbai, because right now I live in Mumbai, so what happens there is there are ciphers. Cipher is something like a bunch of people are there, rappers, beatboxers, they're all together. So one guy is beatboxing on a tempo maybe like 90 BPM is the best tempo to do a freestyle, and people are just standing there, they're rapping to it, telling their thoughts about it, telling some pre-written stuff and things like that. So I think that more of an activity should be in Mangalore. Then I think hip hop in Mangalore should be a pretty good deal then.
So now you said about like y'all freestyle basically, y'all basically say what's on your mind and all. So do you see music as a way of escapism or more like we'll call it therapy for you?
Yeah, you can call that. Basically, I think music is therapy for everybody. I'm sure everybody thinks that way. And rapping is something, the main hip hop culture, if you see it by tradition, it's been more about having conscious hip hop, and it has also diverted towards getting a chill hip hop vibe, and also as you mentioned about lo-fi Shiloh dynasty. So it goes more like what you think about it. Mainly, if you say some people write it for fun, maybe it's just a music or a party vibe for them, and some people write it as a conscious thing. Maybe they want to put out their feelings or express something. So rapping is something which I feel easy about expressing my feelings.
So what's your favorite track you've produced so far and what's your not so favorite?
Okay, so as I mentioned, I've been into lo-fi these days. I have a track called Molina. It's a very lo-fi based track and very soothing kind of track. It's unreleased, by the way. It'll be coming out. It'll be coming out with a album. I have a mellow album. So
this is all exclusive right now. We're
very
getting
exclusive. Not a lot of people know this. Also, I've been currently working. I'm working on my album. And I think there is a song in that called Molina, which is the best so far, with what I feel. That's in the lo-fi genre. If I'll talk genre-wise, then I have another song in a mosh pit. Mosh pit is another kind of a genre where people in clubs, it's like a banger song. So there is a song called PNP, which stands for Paisa Nasha Power. And yeah, so these are the two songs best I have so far. And the worst one, I think my first song called Chalte Rahe is my very first song that I released. I think that I feel is.
I think so. The Chalte Rahe has got like a lot of views on Spotify.
Yes. Apparently it did. And then a lot of people like that song because of the music, but then I feel like I'm doing much better now. So
yeah, I mean we all started at one point and all that. It's just a growing step.
It's just a growing stage, right?
Yeah. So now are you like working solo or do you are signed under the label or do you have some management
No,
team?
I'm actually going independent for now.
Okay.
I am approaching a few labels actually, and it's all about maybe having contacts in Mumbai. So
Yeah, true.
that's what
It's the
I'm
city
doing.
of dreams.
Yes, city of dreams, of course. So living in Mumbai, that's what I've been doing, making contacts. But I don't mind getting into labels also. But yeah, it's been an approach. So far, it's going independent. I would like to go independent, but then survival is the matter.
But like say for example you're going to labels, there's a lot of this rumors or unspeculated things of like people, I mean the industry or the management controlling the people who are under them, and especially what do you say, it's controlling their creativity.
Right. Actually, there is a part I would not like to make any comments on that, because I don't mean any offense to any labels actually, but I feel like there are a lot of labels who mainly depend on what kind of an audience you're gaining. So nowadays there are labels. There was a point where it could not give much of a creative freedom to artists, but right now I think it's no more like that. So people do make songs in their own way, and when audience is liking it, so even labels are not going to do anything about it. So artists is just open to make their own thing.
So finally, what do you have to offer to the crowd or to the people that your other competitors don't have?
I think just make music, spread positivity, just keep everything going with the flow. I think that's what it is.
Thank you so much, Detox, for being here today, for making the time for us. I know you have a very busy schedule. Yeah, but would you like any final message to give to your fans or to anyone, or shout out to anyone?
Yes, I would like to give a shout out to every rapper out there, everyone who's in India making big out there. Just make music every day. Never give up. Spread love, spread positivity. Just know what you're doing and never give up.
Thank you so much again. That's all for today. Over to studio.
Thank you, Jovan. That's all for this week's Campus Side. Thank you for watching. See you all next week. Until then, stay tuned.